One of the first times I realized that something was wrong in the church that I was going to was when I was about 15 or 16 years old. I had a vision. My name's Dakota Lee. I have a gift to see in the spirit. I'm also a professional animal communicator. And since I was 12 years old, God's been letting me visit heaven. And it is wonderful. Oh, it's so good. So I had these visions at my church, and I would tell my church about it, and they were so inspired and so amazed. And so I had gotten used to, if I saw something from God, I would go up to whoever was leading the service in the service. Can you imagine the bravery from this little kid in front of hundreds of people? And I would ask, I have a vision, can I share it? And almost always I would get the answer, yes. But this one day I got this vision that it was more than just, there was a tinge of darkness to it. Here it is. In this vision, I physically had been sitting on the ground in church during the worship service. I opened my spiritual eyes and I saw in front of the stage, I saw what looked like a really long chessboard. And it was gold and black tiles, I believe. And the tiles were, on each side had an army of people on it. And one side was good and one side was clearly evil. And then I watched as this little girl, she was like 5 years old with blonde curly hair, walk out to the center of the whole both armies. Something lifted her up into the air, and this just like supersonic explosion came out of her and rushed across this chessboard. And I watched as the energy hit each side, and on the side that was bad, 95% got knocked down. But 5% remained standing. And then on the side that was good, 95% remained standing, and 5% got knocked down. I felt like it was a warning, and I wanted to tell my pastor. So after the service, as fast as I could, respectfully, I didn't just walk up and take over anything, but I found Pastor D. Her name was Pastor D. And I told her about this vision, and she got this look on her face. And that is when I started to realize she actually thinks I have too much power in her church. And she told me, no, I don't think that's a good vision for now. You just save that. And it confused me because it was a definite switch. The vision I got was also different than previous ones because there was a hint of even on the good side, some will fall. Maybe because they weren't all good, even though they were standing on the good side. And I now realize that was a warning to me that not everyone, even in the church that is supposed to be receptive to God, is actually receptive to the full gospel. And so that vision was more for me, but it marked the beginning of where I understood something is different. It can be jealousy. If someone else is in charge of either a spiritually focused space or a Christian space, and I start to share my story, a lot of people think that I just get this feeling like they're wary of what I share. And so that's also why I've created my own space, because I'm tired of feeling that. I have something that I want to share with people. It's so good. It's so full of God and of Jesus and just brings light. And that's what I'm here for. I'm not here to play games or placate people's jealousy. And God has blessed that. And I am happy to be here.